Hello everyone, and let's talk about why the human insight of your staff and your volunteers and even your members is the key for generative AI integration effectiveness for associations. So that is a key insight, but how do you get their feedback? Why do you want it? How is it useful? That's what I want to share with you today. And specifically, what I want to share with you is platforms. Let's talk about the platform for getting this feedback. Now, the goal of platforms, the usefulness of platforms, is that it helps you get to real world solutions. It empowers your staff and your volunteers and even your members to propose practical uses of generative AI tools. And it facilitates engagement across chapters, across various roles in your staff and your volunteers, committees. It fosters a process of co-creation through feedback, voting, and discussions, which then builds up both engagement and buy-in and helps refine the idea and make it better. So that promotes a culture of creativity, transparency, and innovation. That is really helpful, so that it ensures that whatever comes out will be more likely to be relevant and impactful, and that it will have less resistance. You'll have to do less change management because there will be buy-in. Now, when you're thinking about how to structure the submissions, you want to balance a mix of thematic submissions. So various themes across, let's say, things that are basic like event planning or membership outreach, whatever might be really basic for your association, the same basic things for all associations, along with more occasional things that might be more customized to your association or to specific themes that your association is dealing with. So not basic categories, basic themes, but more rotating themes. Themes that are going to be specific to your association. You could do things like a different theme every quarter. Things that keep the platform engaging so that people keep submitting ideas. Another way to sustain engagement is through gamification. Have points, badges, leaderboards, have quarterly challenges to encourage creativity, recognize people in newsletters, recognize them during events, give them tangible incentives. For example, give them gift cards, or give grants to chapters, or give discounts to members and to volunteers. To overcome resistance to adoption, you want to make sure that your updates are transparent. So have transparent updates about how you're responding to the suggestions of your members and highlight success stories about how the platform actually changed your implementation of generative AI and improved efficiency and effectiveness. Efficiency meaning using less resources to get the same work done, and effectiveness meaning using the same resources to get a better outcome. Ideally, you'd want a mix of both. You also want to think about cross-functional collaboration to break silos, and the platform will help do that by enabling people in various roles to comment on various themes, both constant themes that you'll keep like event planning and rotating themes. I'll give you about a case study. So one association I worked with as a consultant struggled with innovation. It was an environmental association and struggled with some innovation challenges in member engagement and efficiency among its staff. Leadership hired me to help out, and I, among other things, tailored a platform to their unique needs, which included the gamification to sustain participation and drive engagement, and some quarterly challenges. So the first challenge was, for example, using generative AI for sustainability in an environmental context. We ensured transparent communication with regular updates and feedback loops for whatever the members' feedback, whatever there was. We gave loops in the sense of responding to the members about their feedback and how it was impacting what we were doing. And we had recognition strategies like shout-outs in newsletters and discounted conference registrations and continuing education credits for volunteers and members who are contributing. And the results were great. We had over 100 actionable ideas. We had a lot of ideas that weren't actionable, but we had over 100 actionable ideas. One actually came from a member, not a volunteer, even, we had a generative AI environmental reporting compliance solution, which was again suggested by a member and reduced reporting time by over 15%. That was great. And that's something that the association was able to monetize as well, which is also a nice income stream. Overall, the over 100 ideas over 6 months boosted staff productivity by 20% by improving administrative processes. Volunteers, for example, had a number of staff of event planning ideas, which also helped them be more efficient in their work. So that was an example of a real case study. Very helpful. So as you think about platforms, recognize that they will foster participation and shared ownership. They'll have collaborative innovation, which reframes generative AI as a more inclusive, less top-down approach. Stakeholders, your volunteers, your staff, and your members become partners in driving transformation and align the goals of the organization with the goals of the stakeholders. And so that ensures that the real needs of the association ecosystem guide the innovation brought together by generative AI. And that shows the value of your association in our increasingly disrupted world for your industry and sets it up as a thought leader for your industry, which of course helps make sure that you retain and recruit new members. All right, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel to get more videos like this. And please send me any questions to my email at gleb@disasteravoidanceexperts.com. Again, that's gleb@disasteravoidanceexperts.com.